Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to show you about the Master Blacksmith. This is a tent that appears, yellow color tent that appears just south of your camp, and you get to spend your gold and silver pieces here to buy various items. Now, I'll just show you, there's no right or wrong way to buy items here. Basically, you just buy what you need. I'll just show you what I spend my tokens on. First, we'll start with the gold pieces. According to me, the most valuable items that I buy from this uh, gold using gold is the first one is this, the level 20 wall capacity build item. Buying that gives you 185 unit limit on your wall, plus 185 unit limit on your wall. So if you have 500 soldiers on your wall, you use this build item on your keep, it goes up to 685. If you have a good castellan, using this level 20 wall item, you can get your troops on the wall to above 700 easily. So I'd suggest you invest 60,000 gold pieces if you have it to buy this for either one or all of your castles, depending on how much gold pieces you have to spend. The next item that I use my gold pieces to buy is, let's keep coming down, these are all equipments that I don't really spend on, and these are not too useful since we have relic equipments. Food storage, again, if you're interested, you can go for, but I don't usually buy from here. Another thing is this, the military district. The military district is basically a way to compress all your military buildings into smaller space. This building creates additional space for you. You can have up to, I think, six. The first level of military districts allow you to put two buildings inside this. So the only space that this one takes up is this, I think, 10 into 10. First two, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes up to 12 buildings you can place inside here. Most people, I think, barracks, encampment, estate, stables, that sort of buildings you can all place it inside here. And most of us have most of those. So the siege workshop and the defense workshop. While you, the whole point is you create more space in your castles to place your decorations so that your public order goes up. So this building is useful for that, and but it's quite expensive. It costs 150,000 gold pieces, but it's worth having one in each of your castles. I bought just one of this so far. I'm saving up to buy some more, but I keep spending on other things, so it's pretty difficult for me to save 150k. And this is useful during times of war, I'd say, because you don't need to spend rubies to get it, but the only drawback is it lasts only 12 hours. So if you're going to sit for, say, a good length of time and you're going to play hard during war, or even you can use this during blood crows or foreign invasion to get more glory points. The more number of waves you can put more glory flags on them, so you get more glory points. So the only drawback is all these three work only for 12 hours. The cheapest one gives you um, 10,000 gold pieces. You get two waves, 20 to flanks, 20 to front. The 15,000 one gives you two waves, 25%, 25%, and that is 30, 30. Three waves, 30, 30. Okay, the next item that I use my gold pieces for, there are some tools here, but I don't buy tools using gold. I use the silver coins for that. I'll show you that next. The horrors here, you can use it in case of emergency. If you really need the troops at some point, you can buy, but I don't use it here. The next one is here. The look items, that's up to you. If you have excess, you can buy. Here, these relic equipments, you can get good, see, when what you win from events mostly these blue star equipments. The silver and gold ones you can try to buy from here. See, for example, this undefined hero, it says, but when you click each one, when you go in, it will show you the stats. Now this is a relic castellan with 3 gold stars, so that's the best castellan you can get. It costs 50,400. It gives you 20% to moat, 90 to early warning, 18% strengthen your castle while defending, public order 1200, and production bonus of 1200 for wood and stone. So this, I actually ended up buying, I think, about 4 or 5 of this for most of my castles. That's where all my gold coins went instead of investing in the military district. But this is pretty useful to have a good castellan. This 90% early warning really helps because you see the attacks earlier, and then this 80% is a flat rate, so you get that strength on the wall plus in the courtyard. And the moat, of course, always helps. And public order boosts all production of all your buildings and your recruitment speed and build speed, everything. The base production resource is another bonus for you without any buildings. It just gives you a bonus to production. So all in all, this is a very good castellan hero to invest in. Here you can find this here, and you can, if you don't want to buy the best and you want to buy a cheaper version, you can go for the 3 silver stars. That is the same attributes, but the points are a little bit lower. And instead of public order and production bonus, you get only public order, and the stats are a little less than that. If you are playing on a budget and you don't have that many gold coins, you can go for one of the cheaper versions. But always before buying, click the hero, go and see. There are some like this. See, it's much cheaper. It costs only 2,875 gold pieces. But the thing is, the effects are not fixed. They're 3 randomly chosen effects. That can be anything. So it can give you 3 totally useless effects that you don't really need on your commander or castellan. So please click the hero or castellan, go in and see what attributes that are going to be given to you for sure and what are going to be randomized. Randomized, the chances of getting what you actually need are very low. So try to pick, invest in heroes or castellans or commander heroes or castellan heroes that give you fixed attributes. See, now this is fixed. The first 3 are fixed and the 4th is also fixed. Economy effects, only 1 is random, so you can afford to take this gamble at 24,000 pieces. But if you buy the one with 2,875, everything is random, so you might not get the best attributes at all. So I don't know, it might not be worth your investment. And you can do it the same if you're looking to buy some gems, helmets, whatever. According to me, the heroes are the best in this shop. And the last thing, I buy silver pieces from here using gold if I need it. That is very rarely. I've done it on occasion, but. And the last thing is this affluence tickets. If you're looking to spin the wheel to try your luck, you can invest in these once in a while. Maybe buy 1 ticket for 5,000 every week when he comes. Over a period of time, have about 15-20 tickets. You have a good chance to get some decent prizes. Okay, now coming to the silver pieces. The silver pieces I mostly use to buy these tools. Now the gold pieces, I don't make any compulsory investments. Every time the event opens, I am saving up. So gold you don't come across as easily as silver. So I'm saving up right now to buy the military district. So till I get 150k gold, I'm not going to spend on anything. Silver is not that case. Every time the event pops up, I go in and I buy all the tools available except the unlimited tools. I'll show you what are these. See this, for example, all unlimited tools cost 17 pieces and you can buy any number basically. The first few, see for example, the Royal Khan chest, only 11 left and each is 100. So you get 1100 for 825 pieces. That I buy. This I don't buy randomly. I wait for any event to pop up and I buy depending on which event is currently running. because it's you can buy any number as and when you need. So, okay, first we bought all these three. And this hostel standard again, whenever glory events are running, I buy from here. I buy like 100, 200k depending on how many points I want to get. Okay, VIP points is another thing which you can invest in. But since I already have max VIP points, I'm not going to bother with that. 11 left. Let me buy this. Verimont shield. I buy all the event shields from here. All the event tools, sorry. And every week you can keep buying, and over a period of time this builds up. So keep working to build your hoard of silver coins, and you will never run out of these event tools. It's just sold out. Oh my god. Oh, yeah, sorry. There we go. More of this, more of this. And more of this. Golden reputation booster. Got a bit of lag here. Okay, I'll keep going. Claw. Then another reputation booster. Now we come to the samurai tools. Now this is again an unlimited thing, so I won't buy now. The Khan chest is also unlimited, but I'll leave it. Got terrible lag today. Got more rage banners. We come down, we have troops. Troops I don't buy, I just keep enough silver pieces in my stash, basically to make sure that if necessary I can buy defense. So you get 1000 of this, 1000 of this, so 2000 defense readily available at an instance in case it's necessary. And horror is also the same. And next you come down here, you can buy all these various resources, all if and when necessary. Another thing you can invest in if you want is this fast feathers. You can buy any number. I have a few fast feathers, so I don't buy now. Tickets if you want to spin the wheel. And here, these you need to buy and build a good number, because this is what will help you when you go to war. So, and generally you can use it for events also, but since you have already buying so many event tools, use those for the events and keep these for situations where you are forced to go to war. And these are the best tools for that purpose. You keep building so that you have a sufficient number and don't run out halfway through the fights. Okay, so these are done. Again, we got more soldiers at the end. So another 2000. So we can basically have 4000 soldiers from this master blacksmith in case it comes down to that. And additional soldiers you can buy if it is necessary. Okay, that's about it. And every time this, we have about 5.8 days remaining. And 6 days later, this next time the event pops up again, I go again and buy all these tools that I just showed you. So, and now currently we have Verimont and not Samurai, Nomads running. So I will actually buy 100,000 Berrimont to get Berrimont points and Nomad Khan chests for the Khan event. You might be thinking, why I spent all these coins, all these silver coins. I was in 95k to start with, and now I've come down to 38. But the thing is, with the 100k Khan chests and the 100k Berrimont chests that I bought, I can complete the prizes in both the events, and I will actually start off with higher than what I started off. I'll get more than 95, 96k for sure. I'll reach somewhere around 100k. So don't be scared to put your silver pieces into these tools. They pay off. They pay off well. So, right, that's where I use my silver coins at. And good luck. See you in the next video.